show. Oh no, I can't show it to you. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Paweł Burza as always, and I'm joined by Michał Luigi Dobrowski, who you know, but I'm also joined by a new face. So Ryssik, that's how you go by, but Piotr Golos is the name, right? I always say Wy, but it's Golos, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I always mix it up. My bad, sorry.
That's fine.
So let's start off with kind of an introduction of what's going on within GWENT. So as you guys know, the faction challenge ended yesterday. And yesterday we distributed the rewards, but there were some problems with the rewards, but we managed to fix those problems today. So most likely today you should have your rewards added to your account, so everything should be fine there. I also think I wrote a Reddit post and a forum post today saying that for the next one, what we want to implement is a counter for to count your wins, so you know what's going on. And also the distribution of the rewards, we want to do them in a way that when you unlock something, you get it instantly in the game. Simple as that.
You also said that it's going to be a good day, hopefully. So was it good for you today?
Yeah, it was good. I wrote that because I woke up in the morning, the sun was out, it was beautiful. I walked to work and it was really good. And I was really enjoying the sun. And everybody interpreted it as something big is going to happen. And that was just it. It was just a good day.
Yeah, you were just trolling. You were just trolling.
Yeah, but when it comes to good stuff, like you mentioned, so Arena is coming out on the 20th of February, I can tell you that. That's no leak.
You just dropped it like that.
They're like, yeah, because
no
I knew about it.
Nothing, just dropping it.
No, I just because I knew about it. And this will be the end of the both ranked and pro ladder season. So we're pretty much putting everything on the same day to have everything standardized and flowing better. With the new season, we will have a new update coming to the game, and we'll have 10 new cards coming into the core set, let's say, because this is the one that will be still within the old kegs, so with the standard kegs you have in the game. Exactly, with the base set. And when it comes to Arena, you guys have been sending in over feedback and stuff like that, and we had actually a very small, maybe not that small, it was quite extensive, PTR, which was closed when we had some of the top players plus streamers actually playing Arena. We tested 3 different modes where we had a choice of 5 cards, and then you had a choice of only cards coming from 2 factions, which are also randomized. But after the surveys that we did with the players who were part of this PTR, they said that they liked the version with 4 cards. The only change is not the one that some of you requested, which is a limit to golds, but the change of removing actually silver spies, which I know you were very against, because it was problematic. If you had like 4 spies, you could pretty much...
Yes. You won the first round.
I was up for removing them. I wasn't against removing them.
You were, against silver spies?
Yes.
So for removing them. Yeah, I kind of worded that in a weird way.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5 cards, fully randomized. 4 cards, fully randomized. You pick from 4, from 5 factions.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
If you want like a really small leak, I can give you that as well. Because the things like, like Arena that you will be only able to use 2 factions in it will come later as well. It will just be in as an event, let's call it.
Interesting.
So you can expect
this
kind of stuff.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
I know you tell me stuff.
Here we go.
I know why, because I would leak it. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So coming back to the cards, because that's what we came for. I think the long introduction was fine. Maybe we can jump into the game. Actually, I have in my deck builder only the cards that we're going to be showing today, so you can see all of them right now. We'll be going one by one. Let's go with my least favorite one to start off. It's another version of Rosh. Well, mostly these will be like, will be cards that you already know of the most important iconic characters of the Witcher saga. So Rosh Merciless.
But maybe let's start with a statement that these cards, this set of cards, was actually created mostly for the Arena mode.
Great.
So so you will see that some of them will target like certain faction or certain category that usually in constructed mode wouldn't be that great because you can't anticipate what your opponent will be playing. And Roach is an example of that, because he's targeting face-down ambush units, he destroys them, and then he can draw a card. So obviously,
Single
if you
tier.
would play against monsters that wouldn't have any ambushes, because they don't have any ambushes, he would be useless. But Trishik can tell you more, because he actually designed all of these cards,
Yeah.
all of the entire set. That
So
we
this
have right here.
this horrible creation.
Yeah, this is something I call anti-Buja card, and you just draft it in the arena, you queue into Buja, and you basically win the arena match.
Yeah, because I always choose all these cards out cards. Actually, it's true.
Yeah, so when you will stream snipe against him, just remember to take this card whenever
Yeah.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No. Yeah, but as you can see, he is merciless. That poor elf is poor, and it looks like he's
he's
doesn't
having
care.
fun. Come
He's
on.
having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, simple as that. So you pretty much destroy a face-down ambush unit.
Yeah.
But you need to destroy the unit in order for this ability to
Yeah,
trigger.
yeah.
So
Yes.
you won't be able to draw a card unless you meet the condition, which totally makes sense. And if you're Necromancer,
Yeah, this card you may recognize from. It was alpha. No, it was like a really early beta version of
Yeah.
GWENT.
yeah,
We had something like that before, that you were able to resurrect a card.
okay,
We have some difficulties, but we'll manage with them. Can you just
yeah, easy.
tap it? Yeah. So
But there's a problem. I only have my skeletal underwear. People will be able to see that.
just squat.
I have
Please
to wait.
hide your tattoo.
So what this card does, she can target bronze or silver soldier from your opponent's graveyard and resurrect there. And in the previous version of GWENT, like in the early beta, she was able to actually target any card. But obviously we needed to direct this card more towards arena, therefore this is her. So what do you think about it, or what was your design process,
Oh.
the thoughts behind this card?
I wanted to create something pretty for the arena because Newgat has probably the most fleshed out archetypes at the moment. So this is something very generic and maybe not in constructed against, for example, monsters, but in arena you'll most likely encounter at least one or two soldiers which will be able to resurrect.
So again, in constructed,
it's-
she will be not that reliable against, for instance, consume monsters because they will have no soldiers. But in
Mhm.
arena, you can expect your opponent to have at least one soldier
Yeah.
in their.
Yeah, I instantly see that people will be treating this like a Vicovaro medic, but not in a way because it has a condition. The condition is that it has to be a soldier. So
Yes.
in constructed, you might get into well, a lot of cards have the soldier archetype, but you not always will have a super good target. So I saw people writing like Rip Skellige. Well, in some cases yes, in some cases no. It depends.
Yeah, it all depends. Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Oh, this is the card I am very excited for because I heard from many people it's going to be super OP or super garbage basically. And I just will
Like
let
with
players
everything in
decide
life.
for their own,
Yeah.
how good is it, because it's one of the few wild hunt proactive plays they can do right now.
Yeah. So what this unit does, it basically duels the highest enemy each turn at the end of the turn, and if he'll win the duel, then he will heal himself by 2 points. And then he'll gain 2 armor as well. And he starts with 2 armor on the top of that.
And
So-
he starts off with 2 armor
Yeah.
already
Yes.
when
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
deployed. Nice.
So basically, if you play it early on and your opponent is playing only something weak, obviously you can get a lot of value out of him.
He also benefits from the wild hunt Dakas, which obviously boost him instantly, and then he
Yeah.
duels for increased amount.
But
I remember this scene from The Witcher 3.
Yeah, it was an amazing scene.
Yeah, for that.
Yeah, but basically, as soon as you play him against something high, then obviously he'll be defeated with the first go.
Yeah, it's an interesting card. Like you said, either gonna be super great or the other thing that you said, which I don't agree with. Well, yeah. Let us move on. This one, art done by my buddy Lorenzo. Telekinesis.
Yeah. You will not like this one
Why?
because it's a create.
It's fine. It's fine. I love create.
Yeah, this is another Trees, and this is the only create card in this set. Like, we have only one. So what she does, she creates a bronze special card from either player's starting deck. Obviously, in constructed, maybe you can encounter a deck without any bronze special cards, but I don't think this will be the case in arena because sometimes taking, Alzur's Thunder is more reliable than taking any synergistic unit in the arena. I think that this is basically what you were aiming for, right?
Yes, exactly. I just wanted to encourage players to pick some more specials in the arena.
Okay.
Yeah, especially that most likely you will be having special cards because you
Yeah.
always get into this situation where you have a couple special cards to choose from. So, yeah, she will benefit in that for sure.
As I was talking with you before, like if you'll roll her early on, then you'll be incentivized to actually take more specials when you're drafting your deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Moving forward. The Poet.
Yeah, the poet.
Yeah, it's a very simple card that they designed to just cycle your deck. It's a very simple mechanic which just allows you to draw more cards and just play more of your deck in the arena.
Yeah. So you draw a card and you play a card. So
And-
it's
Yeah.
very simple.
And basically it really fits Dandelion's character because he's not a fighter, obviously. He usually just tries to play it by the ear. So it works like he uses one card and he draws another.
I like, he's like, oh my god, I really had to do it. I had no choice.
Exactly.
I just feel bad for the loot. I just feel bad for the instrument.
Hey, you can.
He probably has plenty.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean,
Unless
it's
this
a
is the
famous
special
bard.
one. Unless this is the special one that he got from elves.
Oh, nice. Someone knows their lore. Well, this card I'm really excited about. So Sarah's
Yeah, me
Fearless,
too.
and I'm also scared of it a lot.
Yeah, me too. Like you know that I love Skellige. Like I'm maining Skellige, but Perishik can tell you a bit more about this card.
Oh yeah, so this card is purely designed to play with any discard, and what's cool and probably also scary about it, you can do it with a gold card. So for instance, you will use your King Bran on a gold card first, and then it will be played immediately. So
So you can instantly get a Ceres. So the Ceres that ticks after you resurrect. So if you discard her first, you could probably most likely play
Yeah,
her
but
as she's
I
the
would
first.
say that this would be a waste to play.
yeah,
Well, in a way, yeah, that's true.
It's like using it on Morgvark. It would be a waste
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, it's true that. Still, I think it's crazy.
We'll see. We
Yeah.
will see.
We shall see indeed.
Let's move on.
Nice. Now this card I like a lot.
yeah.
I wonder why.
Physics.
What physics? No, not the physics. Come on, it's a Squirtle card.
Yeah, right.
Don't judge me.
Okay, I will not.
It's an ambush card. I like ambush
Yeah,
cards.
it is an ambush card.
Yeah.
It is ambush.
Why do I even have to justify myself?
Because I don't know.
You forced me to. Do
Yeah,
this.
maybe. Okay, let me just talk about the card
Yes,
for a
let's
second.
talk about the card. Moraine Forest Child.
Yes, she's
She's
a
gold.
dryad, and
Of course she is.
and you can basically recall her ability again from the early versions of the game. At that point, this ability didn't work because almost nobody was playing special cards. It was a really long time ago. I can't remember how long ago what was that. But
Oh yeah.
what she does, whenever your opponent plays a special card, then she will flip and she will cancel the effect of the special card. This is basically, let's call it a counter spell.
yeah.
Beautiful.
That's all there is to it.
Okay.
So you can just deny a Scorch. You can also deny a Shiro if you know they have the strongest unit. You play her, and then if you know your opponent has a Shiro, play Scorch. Deny
Yeah,
the
if you
Scorch.
play against the reveal, they have Scorch, and
Mhm.
that's also another use.
Beautiful. I love this card. You've never been a Geralt. Geralt professional.
Yeah.
He's very professional at what he does.
Of course. He's a Monster Slayer.
Yeah, so what was the idea behind this one?
So I wanted to create like a card
Flavor.
that is usually, when used outside of the condition, like pretty mediocre. It's 11-point play, and it's in all ways worse than the neutral trees. But if you'll play against monsters, then that card really
It
shines.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll target at one run or the other, and suddenly it's like 20 or 30-point play.
Or if you know that your opponent has like the last Necker and he doesn't have anyone and it's boosted, you can just get rid of it easily.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
So good.
most importantly, it's lore friendly.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like Moraine. It's very,
Yeah.
very low friendly.
Yep.
I agree. Two more. You have to pronounce this.
Ihuaraquax.
Here we go.
I
At the
respect
same
that.
time,
I respect that.
unison. Yeah, so basically this card is, its name is complex, it's hard to pronounce, and its ability is
Ability is so
complex as
complex
well. So what she does, like she has 7 power. When you play it, she'll hurt herself for like 5 points, so she'll be a 2-point play. But as soon as you heal it up to its default power, like to the base power, so 7, if you start, but if you'll use something to strengthen her, is obviously higher, then she will deal 7 damage to 3 opponents.
Oh boy.
Yep, that's a lot of points.
Yeah. Basically, I think that you were tweaking. I mean, you were playing with just healing above the.
Yeah, but it didn't work as well as I hoped it would be.
Okay.
So I decided to make it like even if your opponent damages this card to like let's say from 10 to 7, it will also trigger the effect.
Here we go.
Crazy.
This is it.
Crazy. Crazy but good. I like it.
Yeah,
the last
I
one.
probably play it with my Skellige.
Dandelion Vainglory.
Should be
Look
Dandelion
ahead.
friendship actually.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, you're right. We were talking about friendship before.
Yeah.
But this is funny thing, but this is, you know, like the only exact depiction of Dandelion in games and books, because this is actually how he looked.
Not exactly. That's how he depicted himself to be, but that's not the man he was. Yeah.
But tell us a bit about this card.
So this is, I mean, probably the most cool card in the whole set because it really encourages like interesting deck building in the arena. You will see trees, you pick Heresy Geralt, you pick him, and suddenly you can play a Dandelion for 20 something points because he gets +3 for every get out TNF at least or Zoltan card.
Yeah, in the arena you can go really, really crazy.
Yeah.
Really wide
Yeah.
with this card.
Yeah, and again, I think it fits his character perfectly because obviously he's not the one that usually does the job. Like he's the one that supports all of his friends.
And then he writes a ballad about it, and that's
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Therefore, he's getting power for for each friend that he's supporting, and it's not weird at all that he can befriend 3 girls or something. So this is it.
Makes all sense in the card game, right?
Yep.
Simple as that.
This is the Dandelion.
All right. I guess we're done.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a short one, so it was a short one. I think we should end on a good note and show this card again. Beautiful.
Show it also now.
Yeah, maybe
No.
you should probably for people that just tuned in, tell when the arena is coming again.
Arena is coming on the 28th of February.
Exactly.
There you go. Easy.
And maybe some shout-outs. Like
Yeah.
I would really like to shout out to have a shout out to Retas, who's actually responsible for most of the arena designs, the arena mode designs. So this will be shout out from me. So what about you guys?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
Then I know who you want to give your shout out to.
Come on.
Oh, giving shout out to my very good friend from design team, Garuna, who likes to
Who
say
says, "Oh boy."
who likes to say "Oh boy" a lot.
A lot.
I think that's the most he says. Like the only thing he says. Every time I see him, he's either calm, he's like, "Hi, yeah, everything's good, everything's chill."
Yeah, but
And then you see him playing. He looks at the board. He's like, "Oh boy," and you know something's about to go down.
exactly.
Yeah. I'm thinking about my shoutouts. I think I'll just shout out. Oh, Garuna's in the chat sending a heart. Shout out to the GWENT community, especially the people who don't like me. Shout out to you. I love you all.
I don't like you.
You told me something different before the stream. Can't trust you anymore.
Yeah,
Hope your tattoo
never.
doesn't itch.
Yeah, the 2 itches a lot, to be honest. But that will come later.
Yeah,
I'll show you after we turn off
Yeah,
the
you
cameras.
shouldn't,
Yeah.
you shouldn't lick it yet.
Yeah, I don't want to brag about it. Cool. All right, that's it for today then. Thank you for watching. We'll have this on YouTube probably tomorrow, I think. And yeah, so you can rewatch it if you missed it. If you did not miss it, thank you for watching and see you next time.
See ya.
Yeah.